Hi, you're just on time. Please take a seat. How's it going? I'm glad to hear it. I'm quite excited myself. It's a huge show with big names attending this season. It's sure to be a hit. How was the rehearsal? Great. Just do that again and you'll be fine. So, we'll be doing makeup first, then hair, and finally dressing. If you haven't noticed already, this is how you're going to be styled today. On the runway, you'll be wearing a tulle gown with bead embroidery. The embroidery is mostly at the top, and there's black silken fabric that cascades down to a billowing skirt. The hair is a more minimal look, with swept back hair for a severe beauty. The makeup, however, is more bold and editorial, with an intense black eye makeup and lip. And I'll be your makeup artist today. So let's get started. So first, I'll be starting with a natural dewy base. I'm just applying some very lightweight foundation, barely visible. I'll apply a bit of highlight. Your skin is so nice, you barely need anything at all. Let me help. But this just really brings out your radiance and gives a dewy look to the skin that I think is perfect for this collection. See you. That will be enough. Now for the bold dark eye. I'm going to start with a base of black honey. Then, in the center, I will enrich it with a more intense matte black paint that will fade out into the black honey base. So it's more of a juicy, dark cherry than a smoky look. applying this liberally to the lids. I'll help with the application. Thank you. Since the lip follows the same formulation, I shall do that also. Now to move on to the dark black colour. I'm just brushing off the excess. And some final touch-ups with some highlighter. The makeup is complete. I'll hand you over to the hair artist. It was a pleasure to meet you today. Nice to meet you. I'm your hairstylist for today. Is the day going well? I'm glad. I really love the swept back style that we're going for today. I think the show is going to be amazing. To get started, I'm going to brush your hair so that there's not a single tangle. Are you running on schedule? Yes, but some of the other models were running late. So if you could help me out, I'd appreciate it. This is some silken spray. Excuse me, do you know the way to the fittings? No worries. Perfect. Now I'll apply some hair oil. This will give your hair a gorgeous shine. And now for the styling cream. I'm just applying a liberal amount so that I can manipulate the hair into the desired look. All done. And finally, I'll be combing it back into the desired style. Please turn your face to the left. and to the right. And back to me. And please look up. And down. Perfect. The hair looks exactly like the fitting. Thank you so much. It's time for the wardrobe now. I'll hand you over to the stylist. It was nice to meet you. I'm your stylist for today. Nice to meet you. As you can see from this sheet, the styling is quite minimal, and I'm just going to use the gown to do all the talking. Please take a moment to admire it. The beads are hand embroidered on the tulle fabric. And there is a very lavish amount of billowing silk. See you on the runway. So it goes down to an almost tail-like shape. I have some flowers for Alice Katsani. Do you know where she is? Without further ado, I'm going to get you into this garment. You might have to step into it very carefully, due to all the ruched fabric billowing at the bottom. There we go. I can see that the fitting has worked expertly. For we have tailored the gown to your exact measurements. exquisite. And now I shall help you get into the shoes. I've picked out a pair of tabbies. That will complement the outfit nicely. I love the sheen of the leather. Are you ready? Of course. We'll start with the left shoe. Excellent. A perfect fit. And now for the right shoe. Please step in. Perfect. Now if you would turn around, I shall just fasten the back of the gown. And you're all set. You look exquisite. I'm sure you will walk up a storm on the runway. I'll see you after the show. Good luck.